Alright, so tonight I'm recording a song named Morning Light. This song is pretty old. I think I recorded this song about 6 years ago. Like 2020, 2021, I think. I never put it out, so we just re-record it, to have it sound more modern, more up to date. Y'all hear them sirens? Every time. I remember I told y'all, every time I decide to come in the shed and, work, dogs go crazy, sirens, niggas want to commit crimes and all that every time. And be quiet during the day. Be quiet when I'm not in here. As soon as I decide to come in here, it's World War 55 out this motherfucker, man. But, what the hell was I saying? That just irritated me. Shit. I would play the beat for y'all, but I believe this beat is copyrighted or whatever because the dude I bought it from, I didn't buy it exclusively. I bought a lease on this beat. So I'm not gonna play the beat by itself, but I will at the end play, what I recorded. And y'all will hear that preview. So for now, probably just gonna hear my acapella just rapping it. I would switch back and forth between the speaker, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because that'd be doing too much. I already gotta go back and forth to this camera and the mic, and I don't feel like doing all that. I F with y'all, I do, but I'm not finna drag a 20-minute session out 3 hours. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But let's get started though. Yo. Hold up, I can't hear my headphones. Look. I can't hear my headphones. What's going on? I'm saying I can't hear the headphones. I never started recording. Check. Now I can hear. Duh. Hey, look, just for reassurance, count that money twice. If a nigga want a ball, you gotta pay the price. We gon' bleed chip pavements to the morning light. We bleed these chip pavements to the morning light. Just for reassurance, count that money twice. If a nigga want a ball, you gotta pay the price. We bleed these chip pavements to the morning light. Bleed these chip pavements to the morning. I talk getting money cause that's all I wanna do. You can't be around, you ain't tryna do it too. Jail ramen soups, waiting on my name for mail. When they ain't say my name, felt like a nigga failed. Out of sight is out of mind, on your own, nigga. I don't know if I like that take. Count that money twice. If a nigga want a ball, you gotta pay the price. We gon' bleed chip payments to the morning. Bleed chip payments to the morning. I talk getting money cause that's all I wanna do. You can't be around, you ain't tryna do it too. Jail ramen soups, waiting on my name for mail. When they ain't say my name, felt like a nigga failed. Out of sight is out of mind, you on your own, nigga. I don't know, they coming out how I wanted to. I don't know if it's looking a little dark to y'all. I was trying to keep these lights on. It is a little dark on that side of this shit. How's that, y'all? Putting it right here. And I'm gonna put one up here. That look better? Hell no, don't. About that right there. Does that look better? That don't look better? This is the best I could do for y'all. I only got 2 lights here. 2 little lights at that. Let me see. That make it look better. Not really on this side, huh? Yeah, dropping shit. I need to put it back here or something? Nope. Yeah. I usually have the lights in the good. You know what? I don't have my tripod up in here for the light. I think that should be better, right? Yeah, that look better. I talk getting money, cause that's all I do. You can't be around, you ain't trying to do it too. Jail ramen soups, waiting on my name for mail. When they ain't say my name, felt like a nigga failed. All right, do one more time. I felt that one a little better. I'll keep that take though, but definitely I need to feel it. No did. Watch you move this table up. There we go. I don't know how I got all the way back there anyway. I didn't do that shit. When they ain't say my name, it felt like I out of sight is out of mind. You on your own, nigga. She ain't answering, that means she done chose, nigga. Wrap your head around the cons for the pros, nigga. Can't accept the consequences, you should roll, nigga. See how that sound. Ain't answering, that means she done chose, nigga. Out of sight is out of mind, you on your own. Out of mind, you on your own. She ain't answering, that means she done chose. All right, let's do that. I'm gonna take the nigga out of it. That's funny. When they ain't say my name, it felt like I out of sight is out of mind, you on your own. She ain't answering, that means she done chose. She ain't answering, that means she done chose. Wrap your head around the con. Out of sight is out of mind, you on your own. She ain't answering, that means she done chose. Wrap your head around the cons for the pros. Can't accept the consequences, you should roll. Can't accept the consequences, you should roll. It ain't easy, bullshit come with life. Understand we don't get to live twice. Gotta pay the piper, weak streaks are all-nighters, no license. Never panic when they light us. Your diamond's fake and your heart full of pussy. Right now I'm in the process of making my own website. I'll start releasing my projects on there before putting it on streaming, you know. That's the plan, to release the projects through my own, you know, distribution. When I look at people like Sam Cooke, you know, who had his own publishing company. I think he had his own distro too. I want to be like those guys, you know, people like that who was vertically integrated and didn't necessarily need, you know, them people for they accepted because they created their own plate. They created their own table. I'm the kind of person, I don't like being shackled, bound. I feel like I spoke on this before. I don't like feeling shackled. I don't like feeling told what to do. I don't like having to wake up for somebody else. I like to move on my free will, you know. I know I can't do everything myself, but I try to keep as much in my control as possible. I use DistroKid as a distribution, let's say, and DistroKid is real good, don't get me wrong. I don't know what TuneCore, United Master, CD Baby, or any of those other distros out there, you know, have that's, you know, a tribute to artists. But I know DistroKid has been a great asset to me. You know, I haven't had too many problems, if any, with DistroKid. But at any point, if I stop paying my DistroKid account, let's say I miss a payment or whatever, they'll strip all my music off. Now, they won't keep it, of course, but they have made money off of it because they distributed it for me. They have made money off of me. But let's just say the one time I don't pay, now y'all could just take it off and, you know, nobody got access to my music no more. Now, I know it's the same thing with a website, but at least it's my website, you know, I think. And not only is it my website, let's say I don't pay for the website domain or whatever the case is for a month or 2 months or whatever it is, a year. Let's say I just dropped the ball on paying it. At least I will have everybody's contact information. Not only would I have y'all contact information, I would have whatever purchases y'all, you know, had off of my website. So that way I could redistribute something to you if you lost it, or if you was, you know, or if it was on the website, you wanted it, didn't have time to get it, whatever the case is, I'll be able to send that to you. People like to call it direct to consumer. I guess you could call it that. I don't really want to call people consumers, man, because everybody is, we all are supporters of each other. You feel me? That's how I look at it. Well, if my music inspires you, what I do inspires you, I'm not going to call you a consumer. A supporter is a better word, or just inspired. You know, somebody I inspired and you want to buy into, you know, me inspiring you. That's what I would like to label it. And I would like to keep that relationship open. I would still like to have access to that relationship without a medium, or without a third party. You feel me? And these platforms they don't provide you that. You know, one of my songs right now, Let's Get It. On YouTube, it's almost, I think it's about 8,000 views right now. On Spotify, it got 9,800, it was basically 9,831 streams. I don't know not one of those 9,831 people. I got 1,584 monthly listeners on Spotify. I don't have access to not one. Well, Let's Get It. I'm doing big numbers in Mexico. A good bulk of that come from Mexico. It's performing great in Mexico right now. Now imagine if I had access to those listeners in Mexico. Now I don't speak Spanish, of course, but still I would be able to reach out to those people. You feel me? Going through these mediums and going through these third parties, I don't have access to that. But I would just like to have access to people I've inspired, people that listen to my music, people that enjoy my music. Let's say you dropped the ball and didn't pay for your Apple Music. You didn't pay for your Spotify, your subscription or whatever. You could come to my website, download the music that you want to listen to, you know. You shouldn't be forced to have to purchase music to listen to it. I'm gonna have this website together. I'm aiming for by the start of the second quarter. God willing, I'll have it done by April. Let's get back to work though. I'ma chase this paper every day, year round. Make millionaires so everybody around me. No, I ain't Usher, but I've been moving mountains. Might not say a lot, but the actions speak value. First a teacher. My light died. Of course it died. Let's see what this one had 2 bars, so let's throw this one on the charger. I can sense understanding now. Clear vision, can see where I'm headed now. Leverage only eat what they feed you. I can now. Survival. I can sense understanding now. Clear vision, can see where I'm headed now. Was survival, but it turned to a fetish now. Committed to it, like I made wedding vows. Niggas lose their life out here, broad day. Though they tried to teach us young, we learned the hard way. Screams and yells, another nigga nail. Probably headed to hell, you know we set up to fail. Alright, I like that, so I finished both verses. Now it's just time to do the hook. You know, just for reassurance, count that money twice. If you want a ball, gotta pay the price. Bleed these chip payments to the morning light. We bleed these chip payments to the morning light. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to hurry up because what? Camera on 17%, so let's knock this out and then I'm gonna play this for y'all. For reassurance, count that money twice. If you want a ball, gotta pay the price. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. Just for reassurance, count that money twice. If you want a ball, gotta pay the price. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. Till morning light. Alright, I finished now. So let's hear it out. Let me zoom this out. I feel like that shit way too close on me. That should be cool right there.
Another Mike D exclusive.
For reassurance, count the money twice. If you want a ball, gotta pay the price. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. For reassurance, count the money twice. If you want a ball, gotta pay the price. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. I try getting money, that's all I do. You can't be around if you don't do it too. Jail ramen soup, waiting on my name for mail. When they ain't say my name, it felt like I failed. Out of sight, out of mind, you on your own. She ain't answering, that means she done chose. Wrap your head around the guns for the pros. Can't accept the consequences, you should roll. It ain't easy, bullshit come with life. Understand we don't get to live twice. Gotta pay the piper, weak streets are all-nighters, no license. I never panic when they light us. Your diamonds fake and your heart full of pussy. Talk to me right, this bitch I ain't no rookie. Real foul pusher, no crack cookers. I got plugs on break, tell me how your money look. For reassurance, count that money twice. If you want a ball, gotta pay the price. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. For reassurance, count the money twice. If you want a ball, gotta pay the price. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. We bleed chip pavements till morning light. I'm still putting out Have Heart 2. That project is all the way recorded. You know, I still got a little bit of mastering to do on that project. You know, I don't like to get into something as far as the mastering process and all of that. So for this camera die, because it's on 9%. So I don't want to get into the mastering process and not just focus on it, because I've been having a lot of stuff to do lately. So once I finish mastering Have Heart 2, then, you know, I'm gonna try to put that out second quarter. I got another project I'm working on. I already got the cover art for it and all of that stuff, because I was supposed to put it out last year. The name of that project is 95 Nights, and I got something, a good idea on the rollout for that project as well. So I got a lot of stuff coming, man. I'll have a release date and all that for y'all real soon. You know, till next time, man. Grind pays, grind family. Check y'all later.